Okay, welcome back. This is part two of Raw Edits, number two, I believe. This is Mugen Photos. Mugen Photography. Uh, this is Brandon Smith of Mugen Photography, and let's pick up where we left off. We were on this image, I believe, which I talked about doing in the board completely in color, in a blue hoodie, and everybody else in black and white. But we'll work on that towards the end of the video. Let's move along with the editing of the photos. The software program I'm using is called Digital Photo Professional. It came with the Canon Rebel T5 camera, which were all of these images were taken with. I want to use an editing program that everybody has easy access to use. Not everybody can afford Photoshop or Lightroom, especially now with the whole subscription cloud bullshit. Reason why billionaires become multi-billionaires. It's a good product, but still, it's fucked up. Okay, this image, it's good. We can't do anything. Well, take that back. Contrast, shadow. No shadow. Yeah, that's it. That's all we could do. I got it right in the camera. We're moving right along. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. This guy right here. You know what? There's nothing. I think I was an aperture priority when I was taking these. What mode? What mode? No? Manually? Alright, well. Alright, moving on. There's no story to tell. Take the star off. On to the next one. Oh, I forgot to see what time I started this at. Well, right now it's 11:04. So, we'll say at 12. At 11:50, we'll say. I try to cut it right there, finish it up. Let's see. No story to tell. Let's see. No story to tell. Don't even need to wait for it to load. He looks over here towards me. You are not in focus. You are in focus. Well, not perfectly, but black and white. No. Yeah, this one's a lot better. Let's see, information. Shutter speed 1/400, aperture 8, evaluated metering, ISO 1600, 75 at 300, millimeter lens at 300 focal length, one shot focus, landscape. Um. Mhm. 6. contrast, shadow, shadow. You know what? It's perfect. Not much we could do. We got it right in camera. This is slightly better. Or is it? You know what? No. If he was looking up towards my direction, but I'm like at least more than 40 feet away from him, so. Well, no, at least 40 feet away from him. Nothing over there. Nothing right here. Take the star off. I can see there's nothing to look at over right there. What about this one? Nope. There's action, but there's randomness. What is this? Nope. Next row. Nope. Nah, nada, nothing. Zilch. Zero. Let's shift, click, take the rating off. Let's see what this was about. No. No. Nothing. Shift, click, take the rating off. What? Alright. This is a girl and her mom. You know, it's pretty good. Let's see the info. You would never guess this was shot with a T5. Let's see, 1/400, aperture 8, 1600 ISO, 70 to 300 at 255 millimeters, raw landscape, autofocus. On her, be better if all four of them. I need a better lens. I'm using kit lenses. If you haven't guessed already. There's nothing I want to do to it. This is great. Can't really. Black and white also work. And like I said, I'm pretty far away from these people. It'd be better if I was if I was up close and with a 18 millimeter lens. But then they will be staring at me like, why is he taking pictures? And I wouldn't have this shot. I wouldn't have this image. Perfect. Let's leave it. Let's moving on. This guy, this was after he threw up his hands like, oh my god, I can't even believe she's fixing my shirt in public. And I wish I had that picture of him doing it. I think I was changing my settings around. Let's see, the settings are the same. AI focus. Maybe that's what I was doing. I was changing it from one shot to AI focus. Let's focus on them. Let's see. Perfect. Alright, moving on. Let's see. There's nothing. There's nothing. Let's see, a couple. We'll just do the generic stuff. 1/400th of a second, f8. The settings are pretty similar. Let's look at the focus. It should be on down. Wow. Let's zoom in on her. Still pretty good. Alright. I like it. Moving on. See what black and white looks like. Nah, it's better. I like it's probably one of my favorite. Let's put a 2 on it. What is this? Let's see. Let's see. See where you focused at. Pretty decent. There's nothing. It's staring directly at me. I should have got this kid. It's probably the only. Yeah, I should have got this kid. Moving on, take the star off. And this is a girl. All of these are candid images. I didn't ask anybody. They would stand still and let me take their picture. I didn't see the point of doing that. I mean, what would be the purpose? Let's see, 1/400th of a second, 1600 ISO, f8, 18 to 55 millimeter lens. Why was I f8? That's probably because I had changed from the 75 to 300. I was still at f8. Focus, spot on. What mode was I in? Manual mode. Let's blow the highlights out because I know this is gonna. Let's. Should we crop it? Nah. Black and white. Let's see what that looks like. Nope. Contrast. Saturation. And I like it. See a before and after. You know what? Let's change saturation a little bit more. See if we could get the grass to look greener. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Next up, same girl, same position. Let's copy the recipe from this one since the settings are the same. Copy recipe, paste. Let's paste also. Let's click on this one. Paste recipe. Paste recipe. Let's see this. Just a person walking by. Information. F8, 1600 ISO, 400 shutter speed, 1855 millimeter kit lens, 55 focal length. There's nothing in contrast. Sharpness. This person right here. Highlights. Highlights. Maybe more. Max. You know what I like? Shadows. Let's see what it focused at. Right on here. Before and after. You know what? I was gonna change the saturation, but let's change the saturation. You know what? I like it. See what black and white looks like. Black and white would also be good. I'll come back and change it. You know what? Let's put a 2 on it so I can know that I should put it in black and white. Let's put a 2 on this one. Do that one. Same people. Let's see, empty streets. Doesn't look like there's gonna be anything. Zoom in all the way. No. Nothing. Nothing. First of all, let me see. Let me see this one. Over here, maybe. Nope. No. Let's see. Okay, this is the start of the kids' fun run. The entire course was 1 mile. So this is the preparation. This is the first group they let out. And let's see. There is no story to tell. It's not a bad picture, just nothing going on. Nothing going on. I'm just gonna assume that these are similar. Okay, and this is when they were let out. Focus, hocus pocus. Cropping, maybe? Should we crop it? Nah. This guy right here. This is the guy with the 60D. I should have brought my flash, but what can you do? Let's see. Info. It's overexposed. Why is that? Why is it at 800? F3.5. Evaluated metering. Focus. We looked at that. Highlights negative. What? Did I already edit this? I did. I did already touch it. This is what it looked like originally. Well, if that's the case, I don't even want it. I don't even want it anymore. Fuck this image. Really overexposed. Out of focus. See if we can tone it down. Put the highlights up. Let's. You know what? If it wasn't for these 4 people right here, I would throw this image away. Let's see, what was the aperture? 3.5. That probably should have been like a 5 or something. But because of you guys, I'm gonna keep this picture. 6. Contrast. There's too much. See the before and after. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at that. Not perfect. It's good. Let's see. Next up. Next up. First thing first. It's painful to look at. Not much going on. What's next? Tone it down. Ah, that's too bad. This guy, this kid over here, looking at him, that would have been perfect if it was in focus. If it was in focus, I need a better lens. I bet this guy over here, man. You know what? If he's in color and he's in color and everybody else is in black and white, let's put that at 3 because that's what I want to do. Might be better. If it focused on these people, I'm gonna save it. It did. Let's see our info. F3.5, 400, 18, auto AI focus. Let's crop it down maybe. Should we crop it? You know what? We might. Contrast. Let's change the contrast over here. see if we see what it looks like. This is what 2 gigabytes of RAM gets you. Let's see, right here maybe? Nope. Maybe. Nope. Maybe. See what that looks like. You know what? I like it. Let's say convert, and we'll go back and save it and convert it full frame. Save it a desktop. Let's create a folder. Quit being lazy. Folder. ASD. ASD. Open. Save. While it's doing that, let's put a 5 on it. Remind me to come back to it. Same group. Overexposed, of course. Where did you focus at, though? You lying on these girls. No. Nothing to see. Let's see. Can I revert this back to shot settings? I can't revert it. Let's see. Copy. Revert to shot settings. Just tone it down. This person right here, this girl, I got a picture of her later on. Almost as good as that first one you saw in the part 1 video. Not quite. We can't do anything with this. Did this save already? No. What about this? Second group of runners coming out the gate. Let's see. We'll look into it. Brightness. Highlights. Contrast. Shadow. Six. That's it. Info. Shutter speed 1000. Aperture 3.5. Evaluated metering ISO 800. Lens 18 to 55 millimeter. Focal length 21. AI servo autofocus. Shot in landscape. And it focused on everything. Perfect. Well, actually, on this day, that was the first time all of the focus points lit up. Cause I have yet. It was the first time I had yet to see a picture taken like that. I didn't even know the T5 could do that. Uh, but I'm glad it did. And it was with a kit lens. So did it save? Come on, man. Let's see. Same group. Stop it down. Get the info before we. Let's see. 1000. Because the sun that came out. ISO is at 800. Aperture 3.5. 18 to 55 millimeter lens. 21 millimeter focal length. AI focus, etc. Autofocus, every goddamn thing. You know what? It's good. It's good like this. Contrast, slightly better. Shadows didn't change anything. You know what? Let me see what their face look like. We might crop it. We might crop it. Let's see. We might crop it. Load. Something like this. Maybe like that. Let's see what this looks like. That is better. Let's leave it like that. See, same group. This is more towards the back of it, or the middle part, I think. Let's see. Not much. This guy back here. Let's see. No. Not much, nothing to tell. Move it. Let me check the time right quick because 30 minutes in. Alright, let's see. This guy's got a perfect form. Let's see. Well, it's not a bad image. There's nothing we could do to it. Let's see. I think this guy is going to be the main focus. There's nothing we could do to it. It's perfect. Got it right in camera. Well, actually, you guys probably want to see the information anyway. Whoa. 3,200 shutter speed. Was it? I know it was bright outside, but still. Why is it? So, what mode was I in? Manual? Nothing. There's nothing that could go away. And this is the last of that second group. There's nothing. Let's see. This is the start of the second. I mean, third group or third set of runners. Nothing. Took this on a diagonal just because I thought it looked fun. Eh. Eh. Let's see. Let's see. Who's this over here? Is he wearing knee pads? Oh, like he committed to this thing, man. Wow, look at this person right here. If that is not a poster. You could somehow cut this out and change the angle. Like right now, I'm off to a side, like diagonal. If I was directly dead in front of her, that'll be a poster. That'll be a poster to hang up in her bedroom or her house. Same goes for this guy over here. If I was where this guy was sitting, and I would have took a vertical of this guy. But you know what? Because of you, I'm gonna save this image. Well, not save, but I like it even more. Its value increased. Let's see. Shutter speed 800, aperture 6, f.6. I mean 6.3 f, 6.3. ISO 800, 18 to 55 lens, 34. All right. Let's see. Contrast 6. All right. Great. You know what? Let's put you a 3. Same people. Those people that were in the back are now up front. There's nothing to see. Let me see. Nope. So over here. Man, all this talking, God. I always keep water on standby when you're making these videos. When you're making YouTube videos. Let's see. Like this person here, but there's not enough going on. Nothing going on. Let's see, next. You know what, next time I was gonna try, and they had a volunteer a program, so you could, if you wanted to, you could volunteer to help, and they might have had position like he's probably was a volunteer, but I didn't want to do it with a T5. If I had like a 70D, I would have took it, but You know what? Black and white. No. Landscape. Information. Um, 1/800th of a second. Let's see. So 800. Yada yada yada. Focus points. The whole screen is lit up. Contrast 6. You already know. Sing along, people. Contrast, saturation 6. Contrast, saturation 6. Stop it down. Alright. Next up. There's nothing there. I don't even have to look at it. I can see the composition before it loads up. I ain't think any of these images with taking their pictures of their backs would be good. I just did it just in case. Oh, this is the picture of the girl I was talking about before. Let's look at the before shot. Oh, this is the before. It's shot in monochrome. I thought it was edited. Well, there's nothing I want to do. I mean, I got it right in camera. Shutter speed 800, 1/800. Oh, aperture f6.3. Evaluated metering ISO 800, 18 to 55 lens. At focal length 18. Let's see, autofocus AI servo autofocus. Focused on everything. I think that's what AI servo. I think that's what AI servo autofocus does. It focuses on everything. Because if I use what is it called again? Spot focus, one shot focus. It would do other things, but anyway. Let's look at landscape. Monochrome. Oh, I did edit it a little bit. This wasn't in camera. This was post edit. Landscape. This is the shot settings minus contrast. But nope. Let's keep it in monochrome. Does it look save it like that? Let's see. She looked away. That's why I like photographing kids. They don't even stare at you unless you 2 feet in front of them with the lens 2 feet in front of them. You really don't even pay attention to you, unlike adults over there. I guess that's what they call it, innocence. But moving on. This guy tripped out the gate. Whatever this is. And this guy, he's probably gonna fall too. Let's look at this guy. This is 2016. I know in 10 years from now they're gonna look at this haircut and like, what? Is this 95? What? Let's see. You know what? There's nothing we could do to it. There's nothing we could do to it. Oh yeah, the settings. Info. 1/300th of a second. Aperture 10. ISO 800. 18 to 55 lens. 55 focal length. AI servo autofocus, which means that the whole screen is probably lit up. Yeah, indeed. Saving like it is. Alright, 10 seconds later, after they got picked themselves up. Let's see. God, I wish I was where this guy was. Get those low angles, but never mind. Anyway, there's nothing there. This is almost an hour. You know what? Let's speed through this, cause I really don't want to upload an hour-long video. Nothing. Well, actually, I could just cut the video and keep editing. Let's see. Who are you looking at? This one. See, you are looking. Oh, you probably looking at her. You know what? I like it. And let's see, info 1/400, aperture 11, ISO 800. Yeah. Focus. Yada 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 yada. Hey yo, we're laughing it up. Oh, by the way, contrast here and contrast here are two different things. I did not know that when I first got this, first started using this program. I will only use this tab or panel, and brightness over here is different from brightness over here. If I change the brightness, that what happens. And I'll take it back to 0. I change the brightness over here. This is what happens. So I don't know. I'll read into why it's like that sometime. Let's see. Next. Nothing. Let's see. Let's see how many more we have to go through. Let's see. From here all the way to. Well, actually, let's see. From here all the way to here. 95 more. Should we cherry pick? You know what? Let's do that because to you folks at home, I mean, watching this on YouTube, you just gonna be like, well, this is the same location with just different people running. I mean, so let me mark it like this. Yeah, that'll work. So this save already. You know what? Let's move on to a different location. For the sake of YouTube, we'll move on to a different location. Wait a minute, what happened here? Was I using a 50 millimeter? I was. Okay. Never mind. It makes sense. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, wow. But, let's see. Let's move it on, moving on. Who's this? Nothing but okay. Let's see. This was a kid just running by. He was off playing, and his parents called him back over to them, and he was running. I was like, even though he's not running for the marathon, or it was just a kid playing around, I thought it was cool. But okay, this next spot, these next 11 these next 11 images are still at the starting line, but they're farther down from it, like, because at first I was down here, and now I'm further down, and yeah. So let's see, this is out of focus. Yeah, that's nothing. We can't do anything. Moving on. Let's see. Nope. What aperture is that? L5. That's the problem. Is that L5? Nope. That is better. Let's see. Aperture 5. Shutter speed 200. ISO 100. 70 to 75 to 300 millimeter lens. Focal length 170. AI servo focus. So let's see. Contrast. Shadows. Nope. Take it back. You know what? That's good. Wait, highlights. Wait, highlights. There are no highlights. Brightness. I like it. Moving on. Nope. No, no way. Let's see. You know what? I like their expressions, except for you. It's kind of gay, but it's cruel of me to say that, but this is what the shit looks like. Shutter speed 200, aperture F5, evaluating, metering, 75 out of 300, 140, etc. Contrast, maybe? No? Maybe? Nah. You know, this is perfect. There's nothing we can do to it. I mean, it's nothing. I like it. Moving on. Rolling right along. Nobody's in focus. Maybe you are. No, we can't do nothing. Reject. Damn, if this was unfocused. Ah. There's nothing over here. Let's see. Information. 200 at 5. It's AI servo. Maybe you. Maybe you're. Nope. Let's crop it. Cause it's a throwaway. We might as well crop it. See what it looks like. It's better, but it's not perfect. What shutter speed this was? 200. It should have been like 500. Nothing. Your expression is priceless. Like yours too. This guy has glasses on. Now I gotta. All the elements are here. Uh, Aperture at 5. Throw it away. All right. Those are all the photos that I had picked out. All of the 200 and something odd number. These are rejects that I was just shooting around. Saw a statue of Andrew Jackson, I think it was. Uh, Other reject photos. What else? Playing around with aperture. Same old stuff. Well, actually, let's go back. Let's go up here. See what? Okay. Let's go down. Let's click on this one and see. No, if you was in focus. But why are you not in focus? It's part of the learning experience. You gotta tell us, Brandon. Why is this person not in focus? I'll tell you why. More than likely, It's because I was in AI servo instead of one shot focus. And that was it. Nah, that's probably it. Is this guy finna fall? Nah, never mind. Let's see here, maybe. Actually, I see what happened. When I went to sort, it didn't change it. I mean, it changed it, but something must have happened. Let's see. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here. I want to thank you for watching it once again. Part 2 of raw edits of number 2. My second raw edits video. Raw edits video of Mugen Photography. Um, be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz, and let me know what you think in the comments. Do I mean, is there anything you would do different? Would you have shot in a different mode? It's not auto mode. Would you have used the flash or what type of modifier? Would you have tripped somebody running by? Let me know what you think. If you want to see any of these photos, you could go to my Facebook account, facebook.com/Mugen Photography. And thanks for watching. Click stop video.